Netflix documentary, sir.
Oh yeah.
Any Given Saturday. Is it out yet? Have you watched it?
I think it's out now.
Is it out like today or yesterday? I think
It yeah, I think it literally released like today.
Okay.
Yeah, it literally it got released today. I have
Are you
not watched it yet.
excited? Are you excited about this documentary? So
I
Georgia and
I mean,
Alabama, coincidentally the winners of the last 5 SEC championships, are opted out of this documentary. But what are your thoughts about it?
yeah, I'm gonna watch it just for like Hugh Freeze content, I think, more than anything. But I mean, it'll be cool, man. I've never watched, so I know that the show that it's kind of based off of is the F1 show, which I
Oh, is that right?
forgot the exact title of it, but it's the show that it's like the Netflix documentary style show that chronicles, the F1 season, and it goes behind the scenes and it takes you and it shows you all the drivers and everything, and it's really cool. It's apparently I've seen a few minutes of it, and it's like it's if you wanted to get into F1, I would definitely watch that. I haven't seen that. I have watched Quarterback though and Receiver, which are the shows that Netflix did where they take like 3 NFL quarterbacks and just follow them around the whole season, and they did the same thing with receivers. And like that stuff is really good. So I have no doubt that like the camera crews and the people doing the interviews and everything will make a good product, but it's gonna be cool to see something that's like as like self-mythologized as college football is, where it's all these coaches are like, there ain't nothing like college football on Saturdays and stuff like that. And, there's just all this tradition and the lore behind it. Like, it'll be cool to pull the curtain behind on that if that's indeed what they do. And I'm sure a lot of it is going to be very sanitized and, the SEC is not going to want to put certain stuff in there and everything. But, like, overall, like, I'm excited for it for sure.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering. Like the SEC Inside weekly show that SEC Network does is kind of along this lines. But yeah, the first thing I thought of was the quarterback and receiver, and those were good. I feel like they were good, not great. Like I feel like after watching the first one, now that the QB one has a second, there's like a second season. I feel like I've seen it. Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe was it Joe Burrow? Who's in the second?
It was Joe Burrow, Jared Goff, and Kirk Cousins.
So
I mean, I'm a Lions fan, so they had me hooked because they Jared Goff. So
that's fair. And Joe Burrow's a big star, and Kirk Cousins, like that's kind of a cooler storyline.
It was an interesting thing because he got benched in the middle of the season.
Yeah. So given those varieties, so maybe I'll check out the second one. I haven't watched that one yet.
It's good. I mean, you should watch it. But
I did like Kirk Cousins a lot more after watching the first one.
Yeah.
Who was it? Cousins. Who were the first the first quarterbacks they did?
It was Kirk Cousins, Pat Mahomes, and
that's right.
The third one was like, who was it?
Why am I blanking on it right now?
I can't remember who it was. It was it was Mariota. It was Marcus Mariota. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, they did not dig enough into the Mariota stuff. It's tried to just had surgery and whatever going on. I don't know, man. You left the team like right after you were told you weren't the starter anymore. That was pretty weak. But as long as it's better than the Florida Swamp Kings documentary, it will be better. That was the most disappointing documentary I've ever watched, honestly. Like there's so much scandal. It was just like
they just didn't talk about any of it.
Yeah, and it was like a perfect like storytelling trope, like a mediocre or a meteoric rise, and then it
was perfect.
Whatever the term is, like just the downfall.
Like, I mean, like for years, people were posting online like, "Oh, can't wait for them to make a documentary about this Florida team. This Florida team, blah, blah, blah," like all and like dude, like Tim Tebow, Percy Harvin, Aaron Hernandez, the Pouncey twins, Cam Newton, like. The list goes on. Like, of just Urban Meyer was the friggin' head coach. There were so many insane people on that team, and the documentary they made was Boy Scouts United, bro. It was terrible.
And it was like let's. I'll keep my language clean. Let's just love on Florida for an hour and a half. That's basically what it was.
The whole documentary was like being on the team was so great. We all had Bible study together and we held hands. It's like
it's like especially because like. they laid out that it was clearly built on shaky foundation. That was like the stars. There was like an inequality in the locker room based on like who plays and who does it. It's like, and then based on that foundation, they crashed and burned. It's like,
and they were so dismissive of Chris Leak in the documentary. I remember having an issue with that. Was like,
oh yeah,
there's some line in there. They're like, yeah, our quarterback before Tim Tebow was trash. His name was Chris Leak, and it's like, dude, Chris Leak was good. Like, I don't know. There are so many different issues with that documentary. It was really disappointing.
Yeah, because I remember like Carlos Dunlap like got a DUI like the week of the SEC championship. Like he fell asleep at like a red light or something.
I don't even think they brought up the Pouncey twins one time.
It's just crazy how they go from, I mean, win a championship 06, win championship 09, go undefeated until the Bama game as the championship, or no, win it all in 08. I mean, then go undefeated and undefeated,
and then you have that famous shot of Tebow in tears on the sideline.
And it's like, and then by 2010 they're just mediocre and Urban Meyer leaves. It's like this is the story. What are we doing?
Yeah.
But no, that was so disappointing. But I think I'll give this a shot. I don't know if you watched the Saturdays Down South. It was like a 6 or 7 part thing that SEC Network did.
I saw some.
It was like each decade or each era kind of thing. Yeah, that was really good.
They aired it like one time, and I caught like a little bit of it. It was good.
Yeah, but that was pretty good. So I'll check this out for sure.
Yeah, it's disappointing to not have Georgia in it, but also I'm kind of glad. Like I remember like a couple of years ago the Lions got announced on Hard Knocks, and like a part of me was like, sweet, my favorite NFL team's gonna be on Hard Knocks. But also I was like, shoot, like this is bad. Like you don't want to be on Hard Knocks. Like NFL teams hate it. So
yeah,
I'm glad that Georgia was allowed to like opt out, because Kirby Smart would. There's not a man in America that would hate that more. Did you see? Apparently, there was some. This might have been wrong, but I saw on Twitter, someone was like the Netflix documentary coming out today. There was a clip of, or someone heard Kirby Smart in practice yell at his players. He's like, "If they made a Netflix documentary about you this week, would you watch it?" Like, I really hope that's true. I can't confirm if that's something that was actually said, but. It kind of sounds like something he would say, which
for sure. Yeah, the expression "keep the main thing is the first thing that jumps to my head. I've heard Georgia players say that more than once, and I feel like being on a documentary doesn't seem like that level at all. But I obviously love to see the behind the scenes stuff. Yeah. They obviously let the SEC inside people in there, so I don't know. But yeah. So let's check that out.